What's going on, you guys? Play-by-play gaming. You're back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're going over the patch update for 8.27. It's going to be a good one. I'm really excited for some of the things to come. Let's start off with the Epic Pass. We're getting that for this update, and we're getting a Una skin, which is actually pretty cool. This was a little bit different. She doesn't have any glasses on, so she does look, kind of similar to what she had before. I think the school uniform, just kind of a little like dressed up, right, without the glasses, kind of party mode. So, like always, make sure you guys pick up the Epic Pass. Now, if you want to go ham and grab that Una skin, if she's waifu for you, I'm kind of surprised that the skin isn't free, in all honesty, because I mean, she is a free hero, and then to have kind of us, the players, pay for a free character skin is kind of odd, right? So, I mean, I might get it, I don't know, but for sure, definitely get the Epic Pass. It's always worth it, always worth it. I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can go and check in everything that we have, but just like every other skin, you'll be able to go in and equip it. Along with the Una skin, Epic Pass, we're getting Choux, however you want to say her name, and she's going to be here with this update. I think that she's going to be a really strong bruiser ice hero. I don't think we really have a bruiser ice hero. None that I can come to mind right now. None that I can think of. So I think that I'm definitely going to pull for her. I don't like her character design at all, unfortunately. It makes me not want to get her, but I really think that she's going to be in the meta for sure, especially in RTA. So if you're not big into PvP, I would say, maybe she might be a pass for you. Let's take a look at her skills real quick so that you can see what I'm talking about. So her S3, let's look at her S3. Freezes all enemies before attacking with cream, increases critical hit resistance of all allies for 2 turns, and grants the caster immunity for 2 turns. So she has an AoE anti-crit for your team, and then she gives herself immunity for 2 turns. And then her damage increases proportional to her max health. And then her S2 attacks the enemy by wildly swinging a spear, and it penetrates defense by 30%. So penetrating defense, that's going to be good for your Rylets, anyone that has evasion. And then when the caster's stacked focus is 5, consumes all focus, penetrating the enemy's defense by an additional 20%. And then she resets the cooldown of this skill after she gets 5 focus. So, and the damage dealt increases proportional to her max health. So I think it's gonna be pretty crazy. If you get her HP high enough and a little bit of attack, crit chance, crit damage, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Her S1 actually makes her faster by giving her combat readiness by 15% every time that she attacks, and that increases, I think, up to 20% combat readiness with Molas. So I mean, that's not too bad, but I think that she might be a hero that you have to plus 15, at least the plus 3 here for the S2, and then maybe the 1 turn cooldown here. So I don't know, I guess we'll wait and see. But along with her, we're getting her artifact Snow Crystal, and this one increases effect resistance by 20% when the caster suffers a non-critical hit, and it increases combat readiness by 16%. So you'll put up the anti-crit, and then when she gets hit by any attack and she's not crit, she's going to increase her combat readiness by another 16%. So this is kind of like her Durandal, it's kind of, right? That's kind of what it reminds me of. So I don't know if you really need to, fully max this out, but I think, it might be good to have. I don't know about that effect resistance. So, unless you build her full effect resistance. So we're getting her drop rate up. Along with that, we're getting a new beginning side story, and it says it's the first celebration of Zera's National Foundation Day since Aether ascended the throne. But not long after the festivities begin, a mysterious robbery leads the castle into chaos. So it's going to be very similar to what we had before, where you'll kind of do these missions here, and after you do a couple of the missions, you'll unlock progress and you'll unlock these puzzle pieces and good stuff. We'll be able to get some rewards. You'll be able to give it equipment there, and then that's going to be pretty good. We're also getting an update to the Powder of Knowledge. So if you haven't gone in and bought whatever it is that you need from there right now, make sure that you go in and do that, because it's going to get a refresh. And the noteworthy things here are for sure Elber's Ritual Sword and potentially maybe Arius if you don't have a fully maxed out Arius yet. I would say those are probably the two standout ones. Number 3 would probably Violet Talisman. I know a lot of people are running our Violet on Violet Talisman. There's a lot of different builds for him, but if you don't have this yet, man, you kind of have our Violet and you're thinking about building him, you might try this out on him. We're getting a Katie's shop. A Katie's skin added to the shop. That's what I meant to say. So we're getting her skin added to the shop. So those of you that didn't get it in the Epic Pass before, you missed it, whatever it is, and you got some skin tickets there, you got 60, and you know, and she's waifu for you, go for it, go for it. I was able to pick it up, and you know, no regrets there. So moving on, we got free UNEQUIP event starting 8/27 all the way up until Sunday, so that's going to be pretty good. Been waiting for the free UNEQUIP, and we're also getting a buff event. Finally, it's finally here, and I've been thinking, okay, why hasn't the buff event dropped yet? So they've been waiting to kind of pull all that together with their anniversary event, their second anniversary event, and it's finally here. So they're going to have a 30% gold increase and hunt material drop rate up starting on, well, for my global people, 8/27, 10 UTC, all the way until 8/28. So they're starting on Thursday. Well, I guess that's Friday for us, right? 27th. Yeah, it's no. Yeah, Thursday. I don't know what's going on here. I think I'm still asleep. So we're getting that buff event, and then Friday, what is that? We're getting runes drop rate up, 50% adventure points, AP points, and then 30% EXP. That's Saturday through Sunday. And then I believe from Sunday until Monday, we're getting all three buffs. Yeah, we're getting all 3 buffs. And I mean, in case you can't, you know, do any of these on these days, I think this is good. But in my opinion, for an anniversary event, I think they should have applied all 3 buffs to all days, you know. Last year's buff event, just to kind of give you a quick look. So this is the launch celebration buff event. If you can see here, they did pretty much 7 days. Was it 3, 6? Yeah, 7. They did 7 days of buffs, and they did pretty much a 3, I think at least 2 times, right? At least 1 time. So it's something like, for example, the hunt materials, they had 1, 2, 3, 4 days where they had gold, EXP, and hunt materials at the same time. So comparing that to this year's buff event, not that great, right? But I mean, we can't complain. So they're also dropping another leaf pack. So those of you that need to farm Wyvern 13, go ham, need some more leaves, there you go. All right, so that's gonna be it, guys. Let me know what you think about this update. Are you gonna be pulling for Choux? I know that a lot of people really are kind of on the fence about Choux, even though we got a chance to look at her multipliers, and I would say they're pretty high on paper. She looks like a really solid hero, and I think that I'm probably gonna regret passing on her if I do. So I have to go 121 to get her. And I don't think I mentioned this. I don't know if that's here, but her imprint is actually, it's effect resistance, and then her self imprint is crit chance. So even if you go for her and you get a dupe of her, her self imprint is one of the best in the game. Crit chance is one of the best in the game. So it doesn't hurt to get dupes of her later down the road, just kind of like Charles. So it's one of those things where you get her now, and then yeah, if you get her a little bit later, she's a little bit easier to build, right? So like always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about the update, and let me know if you're going to be farming during the buff event and what days best work for you. Like always, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It definitely helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.